Okay, swift little episode here for the Getting Back in Shape Challenge, and just something that I want you to keep in mind when you're starting out something like this. Um, I'm in bad shape right now. Hands up. I admit I'm not good at the minute as far as weight goes, but I am starting to lose it slowly but surely. And I've done it before. I know I can do it again. And you're going to get a very funny video tomorrow that's going to show you my no nonsense approach to actually getting a sweat going. But in this one, just remember your shortcomings whenever it comes to anything. Don't think that you're the big man. You know, you get into something, you can do absolutely everything. That's not the case. You're going to come up against a lot of things that are going to be very difficult for you, especially if, like myself, you're working with a back injury. Now, what I have noticed after this particular flare-up, and I've always known that my one problem has actually, it's not been a muscular thing, it has been a spinal thing. It's been in the bone, chunk of disc missing down there at the lumbar region of the back. So this time right now I can't compress my spine. I really can't. I've been back at work, I've been doing things reasonably well, I've been doing pretty damn good, but if I get, and it's really weird because I've tested it out on different things, it depends on the way that I stand right now. If I am in any kind of slight bend at all, like standing straight up like this here, I took the barbell thing, you know, these resistance cords, got a little bit of weight on it, put it up onto the shoulders, and I'm perfect as I'm standing straight. But if I'm kind of bent to this point here, I can feel the compression of the disc really. It's, you know, it's almost as like somebody reached into inside the base of your back and grabbed hold of your spine and give it a pull. You know, it's nasty. Stab in the back kind of pain. For that split second, like even in the barbell squat, when I go down, there's a certain point again, that slight bend. You can feel as soon as you hit it, the stabbing pain. You can feel it in the leg, everything. You get through that. It's like, it's really weird. It's like a certain point, the danger zone is what I like to call it. A certain point in that exercise, as you're going through it, you get to a certain point, you feel it. As you get down to the bottom of the squat, it's not there anymore, and then you're coming back up about halfway, you get that twinge again. That's nasty, but you know, that's the same for everybody. Whenever you start something like this, getting back in shape, there's certain things you can't do now. Most things outside of the compression of the back, I can work around right now, but any downwards pressure at all, at the minute, nasty. So there's a ton of exercises that you're going to be interested in doing as you start out in this. One thing that I've always wanted to get better at is pull-ups. Now that's going to be difficult to do in this kind of setting, because the challenge I've given myself is, can I do it here in the home with just the bare minimum as far as gear goes, you know, this sort of stuff right here. The stepper, that's going to be the funny video tomorrow. It'll be a soft one, but interesting. So work out where your weakness is at, and don't let anybody put you in any circumstance where that possibly could, you know, damage you in some way. That's the big thing that I'm going to be fighting the rest of the year, particularly at work, because there is a lot of jobs that I normally do that you know, really need me to be putting that compression on my spine. So I can foresee personally a lot of arguments in the workplace coming up soon because of me just defending myself. And it's like, you know what, I am determined to beat this and get the weight off again, and get myself to a point where just the muscle structure alone around my chest, stomach, base of the back, get them strong enough that I can use them to be able to put that compression back in the spine again. But You know, having said that, I'm also not a fool. I'm not a young man anymore, and yeah, just it's time for us all to start looking out for ourselves. One of the other things you need to remember in the workplace, that nobody in there is your friend. That's probably a subject for another video altogether, but that's what I'm slowly starting to learn right now, coming back into the workplace. It's an injury I've worked with before, but each time it's just getting a little bit worse each time. Now this time here, the new thing is that compression back. Never had that before. Had that pain, but the compression thing, absolutely new here. But whenever somebody needs you to do a job in the workplace, they don't give a damn what's up with you or what's wrong with you. You know, all they want is just somebody, a number to put in somewhere to do something. So you need to get comfortable with actually fighting against people that you considered friends. But yeah, the people in the workplace don't give a damn about you at the end of the day. Right, that's going to do it for this video. Definitely come back to the channel tomorrow. This is going to be an interesting one of my no-nonsense approach to getting a sweat on.